So this guy gets sued by his business rival and he hires a hitman to take him down. And that is where it all goes wrong. The guy's name is Tan. Tan is a big-time real estate developer in China. But one day in 2013, he gets into a disagreement with Mr. Wei. The disagreement escalates and they seem not to come to an agreement. And suddenly, Mr. Wei hits Tan with a lawsuit. Before Tan has time to deal with the first lawsuit, Mr. Wei hits him with another lawsuit. Obviously, one lawsuit is bad for business, but two lawsuits? That feels personal. Tan is so worried that this lawsuit will have effects on his finances and his business. Tan should have let his lawyer handle this, but he's too pissed off that he now came up with a plan. He's gonna hire a hitman to take Mr. Wei out and get rid of him for good. And so Tan started searching for a hitman and finds this man. We're gonna call him Hitman 1. And he offers him 2 million Chinese yuan to assassinate Mr. Wei. Hitman 1 agrees, but at a point he didn't want to do the job by himself, so he gets an idea. He said he's gonna hire another different man to do the job, and therefore he himself started searching for another hitman. And he eventually finds one, and we'll call him Hitman 2. So Hitman 1 hires Hitman 2 to assassinate Mr. Wei. So instead of giving him the whole money, he offers him 140,000 US dollars and pockets the rest, hoping that Hitman 2 will do the work. So an assassin just subcontracted the work to another assassin, and Hitman 2 agrees to do it. He takes the job. So Hitman 2 thought to himself, I'm not gonna do this job by myself. I'm gonna look for another person to help me do this job. And so Hitman 2 hires Hitman 3 to do the job. But instead of giving him the 140,000 US dollars, he offered him $71,000 and pockets the remaining money. But Hitman 3 does not want to do the job himself. Also, he gets a brilliant idea, which is to hire another hitman to help him do the job. So he contacts another hitman and explains the job to him, and we'll call that hitman Hitman 4. But this time around, Hitman 3 offers Hitman 4 nearly $70,000, paying him almost all the money he got. So as this whole thing is going on, Mr. Tan is disturbed. He's worried and he's asking why Mr. Wei is still alive, because this has taken up to 6 months. He started getting impatient. So Hitman 4 has taken the job and he decides he doesn't want to do it either, that he's going to hire another person to do it instead. And so he reaches out to a 5th hitman, a guy we will call Hitman 5. But instead of paying him $70,000 that he was given to do the job, he only offers Hitman 5 $14,000. And of course, he pockets the rest for himself. And Hitman 5 accepts. Hitman 5 thought to himself that he's not going to subcontract this work to another person because the pay is now low, that he's going to do this job by himself. He gets a brilliant idea on how to go about it. And his idea is totally different from every other hitman's idea. So Hitman 5 reaches out to Mr. Wei. He called Mr. Wei on phone, and Mr. Wei agrees to meet him up at a local cafe. And Hitman 5 explains everything to Mr. Wei. Hitman 5 tells him that he's not going to kill him, that they are going to pretend as if it happened, that he's going to tie him up and tape his mouth and take pictures of him, and then take pictures of him where he's pretending as if he's dead, and then send it to Hitman 4, telling him that he has done the job, so that he will get paid the $14,000 he was promised. And he told Mr. Wei that after that he's going to report to the police and tell them what happens. So basically snitching on everyone. Mr. Wei hears this weird plan and decided to play along with him. And so that is what they did. Mr. Wei pretended as if he was dead, and then Hitman 5 takes a photo and gives that photo to Hitman 4. And he tells Hitman 4 the job is done, and Hitman 4 pays him. Hitman 4 then gives this photo to Hitman 3, and he tells him the job is done, and Hitman 3 pays him. Hitman 3 then gives that photo to Hitman 2 and tells him the job is done, and then Hitman 2 pays him. Hitman 2 then gives that photo to Hitman 1 and tells him the job is done, and Hitman 1 pays him. And Hitman 1 takes the photo to Mr. Tan, and he was over the moon. He was so happy, and he pays him. But Hitman 5 did not go to the police to report as he said and snitch on everyone. He didn't do that. So Mr. Wei goes to the local police and tells them all the attempted plots to murder him. And so police started investigating. Okay, and pretty quickly they followed the trail from Hitman 5 to Hitman 1. They walked their way until they got to Tan, the original mastermind of this plot, and therefore they arrest Tan. Also, they arrest all 5 hitmen. Tan gets 5 years in prison, while the 5 hitmen receive 2 to 4 years in prison.